Welcome to the RBL Mid-Season Report. I'm here in sunny Fenway Park at beautiful Boston, Massachusetts, as you can see behind me. As you all know, it's the All-Star break for the major leagues. It's not exactly our midway point since we have our playoffs in the regular season, but I thought this would be a great time to talk about everything that's happened so far with the league, and just a good point to take a breather and discuss some things. Obviously, like I said yesterday, I really enjoyed the league. I hope everyone else has as well. If you have any concerns, suggestions, or anything regarding the league at all, just let me know or post it on the board. So, without much further ado, let's take a look at the standings so far this season. We've got a pack at the top like we've pretty much had all year. Falk U has definitely shown himself to be a contender in this league as he comes into the break in first place. You know, he's going with the strategy of dropping and picking up a lot, and I think that has really helped his team out, not to mention that he has Chase, Utley, and Euclid, two All-Stars, obviously. Ben Creek Southpaws in second place. He's got a great pitching staff in Zach Greinke and Roy Halladay. You got two aces like that, you're definitely going to get some wins each week. Now, motherfucking Game Time is in third place, coming out of nowhere off a big win last week. Vaulted into third place. That's huge for him. Another Grinnell in fourth with the VT Pitbulls. He's got Lincecum, the best pitcher in the NL in my opinion, and I think that's just really going to help him the rest of the season. Baltimore Bombers coming in fifth. A little surprised by that, kind of fell off towards the end of the year, but he's got Manny back, so he's looking and hoping that's going to give his team a lift. Now the Seafield Powder Lips. After all the trash this guy's been talking about A-Rod and Mauer, I mean, A-Rod's playing well now, but to see him in sixth place is a little surprising after his promising draft. Now 7, 8, 9, and 10, they're kind of ways back. Richmond Revolution, myself, and the Please Believe It, Believe It, Please. We have an outside chance possibly of making a run here towards the end of the season if we can. And then there's Kenny Powers all the way down at the end. A little surprising for a guy that knows this much about baseball. Almost embarrassing. Well, I just want to wrap this up by giving you guys a couple of stone cold lead pipe locks for the playoffs. And one dark horse to look out for as the season comes to an end. Obviously, Falk U's going to be my number one, guaranteed to make the playoffs. We've seen that his GM skills are second to none. And he's got a couple of players in Utley and Yuka who are just going to be able to carry his team regardless of if his other teammates are playing well or not. You know what you're going to get out of those guys. And I like the way he drops and picks up players. Second team I think is definitely going to make the playoffs is the Ben Creek Southpaws. Chris Grinnell has a great team on his hands. His strength, like I said before, is more in his pitching with Zach Greinke and Roy Halladay. But anything this guy touches turns to gold. I'm in his basketball league, and it seems that he's a contender for the title every year in that fantasy league as well. And then the one dark horse team who I can see maybe jumping out of the back of the pack and into the playoffs would be the Richmond Revolution. Thomas George, yes, the guy with two first names. He's kind of creepy, but he does have a pretty good team on his hands. Ryan Howard, Cano, Longoria, and the hot hitting Scott Rowland right now. So I would definitely watch out for the Richmond Revolution in the second half of our season. With that, I just hope everyone has a good second half. Keep up with it. Make sure you start players. Don't give anyone wins if they don't deserve it. And I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully we can have like a little end of the year party for this gig as well. So enjoy the All-Star game tonight, and I'll see you guys. Go Yankees. Boomby boy.